What's good? What's good? And welcome back to Investing with Jax. Hope everybody is doing well. So I wanted to talk about Dent. We had quite a significant dip as we had with many coins from about April 5th down to April 7th. And we started to trend back upwards. And I wanted to talk about why I think that trend is going to continue with Dent. And we could break all-time highs with Dent. Now, on the day, it's up 17%. On the week, 20%. On the month, a very juicy, almost 900%, and Dent on wow, Dent on the year, 12,000%. All right, guys. So Dent has a market cap of 1.5 billion, a 24-hour volume of 228 million, and a circulating supply of 93 billion coins of Dent. So basically, Dent is a platform where you can buy mobile packages for data. It's pretty cool. I love the website. We'll quickly go over it and then we'll get into the technical analysis, and we will give my predictions for the middle of April, for the end of April, and for mid-May for Dent. All right, guys. So we are a digital mobile operator with a global vision. Dent has developed a global marketplace for the buying and selling of telco assets like eSIM, digital SIM cards, mobile data packages, voice minutes, and top-ups. Over 26 million users have already registered for our services and products, with over 220 telcos already available on the platform. So you can see here, mobile data simplified. Welcome to Dent Wireless, your new digital and global mobile operator. So guys, if you're traveling and you need data plans, you can use something like Dent to save yourself a bunch of money instead of paying huge fees for using your data in other countries, right? So powered by Dent, worldwide data plans, global voice calls, mobile data sharing, as well as marketplace for telco and digital assets. So I think Dent will be a big player in the crypto game in the future. I love what they're doing. And you're able to, use Dent token and use their platform for all these data plans and things like that. So super cool what Dent is doing. Not much recent news on their Twitter, so I'm going to jump straight into the technical analysis. So on the one day, Dent is sitting with a strong buy on the on the buy meter. Strong buy on the summary, moving averages strong buy, and for the week we're still sitting in a buy, moving averages strong buy. Most likely that's because Dent is on a dip and looking like we're going to start trending back upwards. Now guys, here we have what's called a parallel climbing channel. If you look at these two lines here and you look how Dent is moving upwards in this channel, now we saw that huge sell-off after we saw that big climb, which is very normal. As you see, climb, sell-off, climb, sell-off, climb, sell-off. Now guys, it was in a buy zone. It currently still is in a buy zone in my opinion, with the significant dip we had. Now if we continue along this trend where you see these lines here, we could definitely continue, buy, sell, up and down movement, red, green candles, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and break that all-time high, which was at, let's look here on the 1 week. The all-time high was 0.0224. This is the all-time high over the last month, right here, 0.0224, guys. So if we continue on this trend that we're seeing here with Dent, and we work our way up and we break through that all-time high of 0.0224, and we make all-time new highs, maybe at about 0.025, and then we sell off and we find support back at our old all-time high of 0.024. Let me see here. 0.022. Yeah, 0.022. So if we follow this pattern and we break through that all-time high, then it could be our new support line. And if we hit support at 0.022, it could be a very good sign that we'll continue that trend. You see how it's moving along this channel, and we'll continue that trend towards the upside. We are in a bull market, guys, and we're making bank. All right, guys. So we'll look here on Binance. This is the 1 day. Currently, the RSI is sitting at 63.65. Now, if we look at the 1 week, we see we are overbought on the RSI. But you can see with this upward trend and with many of the coins, they just absolutely burst through the RSI and stay for days at a time, way above the 70, right, guys? So what we're hoping to see with Dent is that upward channel. Now guys, you can see here, as I talked about in previous videos, the cup and handle pattern, where you see that cup with that handle like Chip from Beauty and the Beast. And then after you see that cup and handle, it's a sign of a reversal. It's a sign of an upward trend, and we'll start trending back upwards. Cup, handle, uptrend, right guys? That's what we want to see, and that's what the technical analysis is showing us. You can see it a little bit here, right? Cup, handle, and then start trending back upwards. So let's get into my predictions for Dent. In my last video on Dent, I predicted that we would be at, so you can see the cup and handle right here very nicely, the cup and the handle, and then we hopefully will start trending back upwards. So in my last video with Dent, I predicted that would be at 0.02 by mid-April. Now I'm going to stay with that prediction. And then by the end of the month, I predicted 0.025. Now I'm going to increase that prediction to 0.03, guys. So quite a significant jump. But if we follow this trend that we're on, and we kind of, we start buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and we break all-time new highs, we find support at 0.022, and we continue to trend upwards, and we move into the late April, we could definitely see 3 cents towards the end of April, the 27th to 28th of April, towards the end of the month, right? So I'm going to go with 0.03 for the end of the month for Dent, and then hopefully we'll be towards 0.035 by mid-May. All right, guys? So 0.02 very easily, could be much more by mid-April, and then a huge jump to 0.03 by the end of the month. If you can see here on the last month, we're up 900% with Dent. Absolutely insane climb. So reaching 0.03 I think is very doable, very manageable, and then 0.035 by the end of May. All right, guys. One more thing I want to mention, guys. I made videos on both Engine and Origin protocol today, and I talked about my stop limits on both of those plays. Now I wanted to show you guys Anchor. So Anchor got listed on Coinbase, and it absolutely popped, right? It absolutely popped, and then it slowly sold off, right, guys? So I set my stop limit so I could lock in my profits before that major sell-off happened. Now, it's not guaranteed that this will happen to both Engine and Origin, but I want to prepare you guys and talk a little bit about stop limits here. So Engine got the announcement that it was going to be listed on Coinbase Pro, and it's absolutely popped, right? Origin announced that it was listed on Coinbase Pro, absolutely popped. Now there is a possibility that people will take those gains, all the people that bought in, and then they'll sell the news, right? And it will start to sell off, similar to the way Anchor did. Now, Anchor's starting to recover, as I imagined it would. But what I do is I take my profits and then I buy the dip. So I set stop limits on both Origin and on Engine, which you can watch the videos that I posted today to see when those stop limits are placed, just in case we see a similar thing with Anchor where it starts to sell off afterwards, right? People buy in, buy, then the news gets released, buy, and then people start to take those profits and it sells off, and we could see something similar as we saw with Anchor, where it just starts to sell off majorly. Now you can hold, you have your holders who hold and they buy the dip and they ride the way back up, or you can set that stop limit, that stop loss, and then buy back in on the dip if you'd like to. So it could be a similar situation with Engine and with Origin. That's not a for sure thing, but it's very possible, and I wanted to let you guys know to be as transparent as possible. All right, guys? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. This is going to be the last video of the day. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to put out 4. Usually I put out 3. I was setting up the Patreon this morning, so that took quite a bit of my time. But hopefully 4 tomorrow. All right, guys. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Take care. Bye-bye.